All right, so here's my big scary goal as my toaster goes off. A couple weeks ago, I was asked by a very good friend and super high achiever in life to participate as part of a team effort to raise money for the Lymphoma and Leukemia Society. And at first, I really was like, well, how much are you looking to raise? Like, maybe I can just write a check. Because it scares me to think about working on a project like this. First of all, it's pretty close to my heart. My brother passed away from cancer, and I remember just kind of going through it and, you know, taking care of him or trying to take care of him when I was just a kid myself, you know, changing his IVs and, you know, I was like 11. So it's hard for me to work on a project like this, to be honest. But I'm actually really excited about it. I'm going to use it as a positive tool. And another thing that really makes me uncomfortable, I think, is letting a team down, because it's not just, you know, him. There's a lot of different like ambassadors for this team, and everybody's just kind of like working in their own small circle to just kind of chip in and make a difference. And I feel like I don't want to let my team down, right? So when he first asked, I wasn't going to do it. And then I went to bed and I thought about it, and I ran to the cemetery the next day, and I thought about it, and I thought this would be a really good way to just make a difference for myself and for other people. And I remember a long time ago when we were in a different position, things like this, you know, I always wanted to participate in fundraisers and stuff like that. And a long time ago, we weren't in the position to do that. And I was the person that thought, oh gosh, like what's $10 going to do? Or what's one person going to do towards working towards causes, right? Like I just didn't think that one person mattered. Or so I got to really thinking about what I wanted to do with this project. And what I really want to do, and what I would feel most excited to do, is actually turn it into a community effort where it's not just about raising funds, but it's about raising energy and creating momentum and happiness and joy. It's something that I do every day in my other jobs. And not that this is a job, but it's a lot of work, right, to take on by myself. And, but what I love doing is I love seeing people move with a purpose. We do it often in Next Level. If somebody's that's my team. If somebody's having a bad day or somebody's going through a scary health situation, we will move for each other. We will walk. We will, you know, sometimes we get together to walk and we smile and we dance and we share music, and like all virtually for the most part. And I thought, what if we could create a movement? Because what I don't want to do is just ask people to donate. I want to give a piece of me to this in a really unique way. And so I got to thinking about like, how can I break down this big goal that they have, and how can I do it in a way that won't let me down and that won't let my team down, and it's also something that I'd really enjoy. So I thought, what if we could get 5,000 people to spend 5 days virtually together, moving together for just because we can, because it brings, you know, and outside, like that's key for me. I want it to be like fresh air, like going for a walk. We've all been stuck in quarantine for how long? And there's not a lot of opportunities to get together. There's not a lot of indoor spaces that are, you know, that feel normal. And I want to be able to feel normal and do something great. And so I thought, what if we did a 5-day fresh air challenge? You know, if you can commit to 1 day of movement for the 5, awesome. If you can commit to all 5, great. Like I want to commit to all 5. And what I would like to do is have everybody that joins, like bring a friend or bring 5 friends, and just a simple $10 donation. Like that's it. It's something that I feel like I don't want to put pressure on people to, you know, I just remember being in a position where, you know, a donation wasn't an option. And so I wanted to make this project for people who felt like that they wouldn't matter, you know, by themselves, or, you know, like I used to feel like one person doesn't make a difference. I want to get all the one peoples. I want to work with people that have not only maybe struggled with cancer or any illness really, but particularly I have a very close connection to people that care for others. So I think a lot of people forget that taking care of somebody who's sick is a whole different level of hard. And what I want to do is I want to focus on the joy in life, and I want to turn hard things into fun things. Like, that's actually a life goal of mine in everything that I do, making hard things fun. So, you know, collecting people that share this vision, that would love to make this a real event, like something that we could make a big impact on, and just continue to add people who are interested in the purpose of this project specifically, and who want to take their hard that they're going through right now, because let's be honest, cancer or not, this year, 2020, 2021, even if you're in the best of health, has been extremely challenging on mental health. And that's a huge part of my life too. Mental health awareness and advocating for that, and advocating for people who care for people with mental health illnesses and stuff like that. So that's my vision. 5,000 people seems absolutely impossible. I just picked it because it seems impossible. I'm a big fan of setting really, really big goals and not worrying so much if I fail, just worrying about how much I try. So I guess I'm asking for people who are interested in either just becoming part of the Fresh Air movement. We're going to do it. My goal is to do it sometime in April. $10 donation, and then you'll log into a group or a community, and we'll just move together. You know, this is something that I do every day. So sharing family photos, you know, pets and whatever floats your boat. And my goal is at the end of 5 days that you feel good doing this. It's not just this $10 PayPal thing that you send, but I'd really like a lot of participation in the community effort. You know, I'd love to create, I see a vision of like creating a photo collage of everybody's, you know, sharing their movement, and moving with a purpose for LLS, and for, we're assigned to Desmond, Team Desmond. He's 7, battling leukemia. But a big part of why I actually decided to opt into this was for his mom, just because I know that that's a totally different level of hard, and one I hope I never have to experience with my own kids. But as a kid, I had to do that. So that was hard. And I think it would be really cool to make something great out of it, to turn lemons into lemonade. It's kind of my jam. So I'm looking forward to seeing if you would like to join just as a member, or if you'd like to join as a team leader and just kind of spread awareness. Nothing big, you know, I mean, you could, but invite as many people as you know. And I think the key with that is just like sending somebody a text or a phone call or like a direct message and just saying, hey, like, take a look at this YouTube link. This is what we're doing. If you want to join the group and participate, and maybe you can grab 3 friends. I think that's really the only way I'm going to get to my goal. Realistically, I would never be able to do this by myself. And I had a really hard time with like just setting a dollar goal for fundraising. It's something that I don't love doing in general. Like, it's just not, I'm not that kind of person, but I thought I would love to set a goal on how many people we could impact. Like, that would be cool. So that's my vision, and I'd love to bring you on board. So let me know where you're at. Yes to just participating. Yes, I'll do it, and I'll be a team leader, and I'll help you add people to the group or the event, or however we're going to do it. I have no details yet. I'm going to work that out, but I just wanted to get the message out there first. So thanks for watching, and I'm excited to hear back.